Good afternoon, world. Day 69 of the Siargao Island Lockdown. Today has been a non-starter day. We've had 2 video plans that fell through. I spent the last 45 minutes trying to top up data on our internet, and now it's gone like 4:30 in the afternoon. I've only just started recording the vlog right now. Luckily the tide is coming back in, and I think Story wants to go for a swim. Yep, I can confirm that. She's already in her star suit. I tried my hardest today to get Story to have a sleep, but it was not happening. Too much energy.
Oh, who won?
Me!
Story wins.
Story is the winner. What do you think of the water?
Splash.
Why not?
Because swim either.
You look so tired. You're falling over like a drunk person. Hey, Story. Why didn't you have a sleep today when I asked you to?
Because I was not tired. Can't have a swim.
Why not?
There's not enough water.
There is enough water. You can have a little splash about.
That's what I said, remember?
You can't swim though.
You can. I already predict a scream.
Story. What are the rules of the beach?
No swimming and no shelter.
Let's see if she can abide by these rules. What are you up to, Papa?
My goodness. A bit scary, but I'm trying to cut the bottles
Alright.
so I can put my seedlings that are starting to want to climb.
Yeah.
But before I put them in the ground, I want to just keep them in their same soil and stake them up until I'm ready to put them down with the soil that is in the pot there.
And is the knife sharp enough?
The knife, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's not that sharp yet, but I'm scared of it. But it's doing its part. The thing is, I prefer the bread knife.
Yeah? Let's try the bread knife then and see if that's any better.
It goes through it, and I just put the scissors through it.
Oh, yeah.
And because I've got my phobia with the damn critters. I need to keep them in their own little pots.
Yeah.
But when I know that those things are not around, I can go and plant them.
Yeah.
But straight from the pot, do the rest by itself.
Well, let me go and have a look at the plants and see how they're doing. Any frogs?
You know this one? My orange.
Yeah.
I thought it was dense enough for nothing to go inside.
Yeah.
But what do I find today? The frog is right in between that thing.
Well, which one? This one here?
Yeah, my little orange.
Oh, he went inside there?
Yeah, he was inside there.
Oh, they can get in anything, can't they?
Oh, for goodness sake.
These seed pots have come down quite well, haven't they?
Coming up well.
I'm happy to report that putting the extra coconut leaves on the top has given enough shade for these plants, and they seem to be looking healthier than when we first put them in. So hopefully they will grow into something. Well, I haven't heard any screams yet. Story's keeping herself entertained. Throwing some stones into the sea. Hello, who are you? You're going to get barked at. You're going to get a big barking at. He's taking a risk, that guy. Gold sees him. I think he made it through undetected. I mentioned at the start of this video that we had 2 plans that fell through. The first one was to meet up with Mike and Nelly for a coffee. But I didn't want to take Story with us because she's been really sensitive today. So we really didn't want to go through the whole bridge breakthrough, trying to get into General Luna the way that we have to right now because of the checkpoints here. We thought she wouldn't be able to handle the journey, but she would not sleep. So we had to put that one off for another day. And the second plan was to cook some Filipino dishes. We had a good idea that we wanted to try and make some stuff, but again, it was kind of put off because Story wanted to come with us, but then she also started acting up and saying that she was hungry, so we didn't get to the shops. Also, yeah, it's near the end of the day and we're running out of light, so by the time we would have got this set up, we want to make the video quite nice. We don't want to just film it in the kitchen. We wanted to bring the cooking utensils outside and make it a bit nicer, but no, that's not happening. So instead, this is happening. Basically just telling it as it is today, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
Whatever happens is going in the vlog.
I've got a task for you.
Yeah?
I need a little bit of coral or a shell that looks like an S, because look, I found a T, O and a R and a Y.
Yeah.
So I want to write Story's name, but I can't find one that looks S-y.
S-like. Let's see if I can find one. I think the corals are over here, Story.
A big shell for you to throw in.
Huh?
What are you looking for?
Looking for S.
An S
Yeah.
what?
To make my name.
Out of what?
Out of rocks.
Out of rocks?
Yeah.
Or coral?
Oh, cool, yeah.
Whatever we can find that's S-shaped, yeah?
Plastic.
Oh, don't throw it in the sea.
Why?
Because plastic doesn't belong in the sea. It hurts the fish. What do you think, Story? Think we can find an S in here?
Follow the lion.
Follow the line?
Yeah.
I've lost my helper. How's the water feel?
No S here.
No S's, no, but how's the water feel?
Nice.
Nice and warm?
Yeah.
Too heavy?
Yeah.
Use the underside of your hands. That's it, that's it. Now stand up.
I can't do it. It's too heavy.
You need a bit more practice.
Can you do it?
That wasn't heavy, Story. You could have done that one. You gave up too easily. You might have to make a seaweed S. So I've actually got some exciting plans for tomorrow. My friends Martin and Arve are coming over and they're going to enjoy the sunset with us here on this beach. They're actually staying very close to where we are right now, just within 2 or 3 minutes in the tuk-tuk. And they've just bought a really cool custom motorbike that I can't wait to look at.
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous of it. Is it an S? No, not quite.
Not an S, that one.
Keep looking.
It is almost exactly the same type of bike that we've been looking at. It's very much the Siargao Island style of motorcycle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see it in real life and see like how you'd fit on it. And see them, of course. Didn't invite them over just to have a look at their bike.
No.
That would be rude, wouldn't it? Story, are you looking forward to seeing Ate and Kuya tomorrow? Martin and Arve are coming tomorrow. We can play that game again where you jump over the foot.
Yeah.
You like walking on the rocks?
Yeah.
Is it a challenge?
Can you find... Oh, there's some smooth rocks.
Oh, you need smoother ones, do you? Well, you could walk in the sand or in the water.
Oh, smooth rocks.
Or smooth rocks, that's true.
Oh, I can't let it to crack.
Ah. You sure it's dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, that must be so hot.
Yeah.
I can't reach.
Walk towards me. That's it. Slowly does it. There we go.
Oh, my glasses. Thank you.
Made it. So do you remember about a week ago I asked you guys if you knew of any vintage vehicles? Please send me some emails. Well, we got some emails.
We did
Yeah.
indeed.
I've got some really cool opportunities lined up. I'm not going to give anything away, but let's just say if we get the vehicle that we're looking at right now, it is nothing like anyone would ever imagine we would buy. Anyway, nothing is confirmed, but we are looking at something very, very interesting from the 60s. It just looks super cool. I've never even heard of it until recently. So I'm doing my research to see kind of how practical it would be, but I think it would be so, so unique to get this thing.
And also it's a good contact because whether or not we go for that particular one, there's a couple of other choices and it's their job. Like they have a body shop and they customize and things like that. So if it's not available by the time we're ready to buy or whatever, there might be an option where they can find us something else.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's good to be in contact with them now, so that is really fun.
And as predicted as well, the prices for vintage vehicles are more reasonable than they are in the West and more affordable for us because we don't have the biggest budget on earth and we want to make sure that we can get something that we will, you know, welcome into the family. Because I said before, like vehicles to us are a big part of life and I can't wait to share that part of our life with you once it's all set in stone.
You out for a run like that man?
It's a bit sharp when they run.
It is a bit sharp when you run, that's right.
I'm going to do a little quick impromptu shout out to my nephew. Happy birthday, George!
Happy birthday, George!
Oh, little George is 2 years old today.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a fun birthday. I know you are.
I feel like I haven't seen George for ages.
We haven't. It's
Time
been
is really
months.
going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Race car's done.
George has a race car?
Oh yeah, I showed her what we bought him.
Oh. So what toys does George have?
He has a caterpillar, and race cars, and a truck.
Oh, is that what you got for him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Say
that's
happy
very nice.
birthday to George.
Happy birthday, George. Love you.
Yes, we sent George a wooden truck with some cars and a counting caterpillar, so
Good.
Story knows all about it.
The wonders of online ordering.
Yeah.
What's this?
Story just met 5 new dogs, didn't you, Story?
What's the name?
One One was Oka.
Yeah, one was Oka.
I think one was Rosha.
Josie was the girl. And I don't remember the other two.
Yeah. They were very pretty though, weren't they?
Oh, Lisa.
Oh, Lusa was it? She wants to be thrown up in the air and then caught.
Steady. It's more difficult when you're not in the water.
And also, when you don't want to get wet yourself.
Get some momentum.
Hello. What's that?
Oh yeah, big bunch of seaweed.
It's so yucky.
It's not yucky, it's natural.
It's natural, Mom.
Come here, I've got a swingy.
Best way to distract a 3-year-old in lockdown. Let him play in the sea.
2, 3. You have to put your legs out.
Moonshine's here. It's okay, it's just a little dog party. What are you barking at, Kong? Wow.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
I'm nearly ready.
I'm winning.
Oh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna touch Daddy first?
Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw story. That means you both won. I mentioned before that this resort that we're staying at is going to close down and just become a restaurant soon. And Sacha and I said to each other, there is no better place for a sundowner location, you know, to have like a kind of snack menu, cocktail drinks served here while you watch the sun go down. It would be the ideal position. I know that we haven't been everywhere, but we have experienced some fantastic sunsets here. And while everyone's having their drinks, the kids can swim in the water if the tide's up, maybe play some chilled tunes, some housey vibes. It'd be really good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, I hope that it does stay as a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because it is such a beautiful location.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
It would be a very, very big shame to not utilise this place and share it with people, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Baby horse needs your help.
Are you a baby horse today?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of help do you need?
I need to hold hands.
Okay.
Only his legs.
Just legs.
Yeah. Hold my leg.
Hold your leg. If we do that, you'll fall over. She said she wants you to hold her leg, but not her hand.
No.
Are you a cool kid?
No.
Whoa, good balancing, good floating.
Is it bad when you go off to sea?
Oh, no, it's not bad. It just, you need to know what you're doing out at sea. You need to be an expert.
Who's that thing now?
There's some people over there having a little swim.
I'm going to start slowly heading in now to start Story's dinner. Believe it or not, yesterday Story actually fell asleep and went to bed with no dinner. She fell asleep all by herself while we were making her dinner. I expected her to wake up like a couple of hours later into the night, and she didn't. She slept right the way through until 6 o'clock this morning. So I want to go and start her dinner early tonight to make sure she actually eats it.
Dinner.
You didn't have any dinner, so I'm going to go and make your dinner now, okay?
Take that as a yes.
Are you going to come in now?
I'll come later.
Okay. I never found my S stone, but never mind. I'll try again another day. It's about 5:15 now, and we are starting to feel a little bit peckish. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to cook for our dinner tonight, but for Story, I'm making her pasta and a homemade pasta sauce out of pumpkin and coconut milk. You mash it together and it goes really nice and creamy. She's had it a few times and enjoys it, so that's going to be Story's dinner tonight. Story's pasta is just cooking, and I've just scoured our cupboards, and like Jay said earlier, we didn't get out to the shop today, so we don't really have much at all in the way of food. All we have left is a cabbage and canned chickpeas. So I'm going to do a stir-fried cabbage and chickpea with loads of onion and garlic, black pepper, and that will be our dinner tonight. And there it is, mashed pumpkin pasta sauce with coconut, and she's also got some raw garlic, black pepper and turmeric powder in there as well.
The light is fading and Story's just finished her dinner. Actually, Story, there's one more spoon in there and you'll be all ready for bed. Yummy? This is dreamlike. Seeing people stand up paddleboarding at high tide towards the sunset. If you've got the experience, you can go all the way around the coast like this. And that sunset's really kicking into gear again. What's the time? 5:42 is the ideal time to be out here at sunset. And look at that, I'm not sure if it comes out on the camera. There's like a line cutting through the sky. Every day something different. It's weird, isn't it? It's like somebody's got a torch behind the mountain and it's being splayed apart by the shadow. Really cool.
And that cloud is like a swallow or a swift bird with the tail.
Or a stingray.
Oh yeah, or a stingray.
And Gold's here with us watching the sunset. So many of you know already our shout out list got a bit out of hand at one point.
Yeah.
And we just didn't have the ability to track all of them, and lots of them were getting lost. But we have got this list that we've been working through. We're going to do the birthdays first, and then we'll get through the ones that have been about a week out of date.
So first up, we are saying a big happy birthday to Kimberly, and this is from Bill Coward.
Happy birthday to you, Kimberly. I hope you've had a lovely day.
And the next shout out is going to Gian and Tony in New Jersey, and we are saying happy birthday, Tony.
And we hope that this makes you smile.
Happy birthday, Tony. Be happy.
Good girl, that's a really nice message.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do a shout out for Rosario Isaretta and for your nieces, Risa, Nicole, Lorraine, Joy, Venice, Joy, and your nephews, Vince, Gabriel, John, Larry. I hope I got all those right. And a big hello from all of us. Hi!
Hello.
Next up is a shout out for Olem Bueno, who downloads our vlogs every night as a stress reliever.
Oh, I'm glad, happy to help.
Yeah.
Hi Olem.
Hello, Nia from the Netherlands.
Hello Liam from the Netherlands, yeah. He's a fan of your story, he's 8 years old.
That's nice.
Oh.
You have a big head, and you have a medium head, and I have a small head.
That's right.
Right, the next shout out is from Joy to her sweetheart Hans Burglars from Stockholm in Sweden. Hello guys.
Hi.
Joy also wants a quick shout out to the Sisita family and the Palad family here in the Philippines, and she misses you.
Oh, hi to you guys as well. Two more little shout outs, one for Rowena and Abbott from Silay City.
And the last one is going to Nicole Chu. Hello
Hi.
everyone.
Hi.
So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Even though things didn't go to plan, we managed to pull something together.
And I am looking forward to making the Filipino dishes. We've got two that we were planning on making, but I think we'll do it later on in the week instead.
Yeah, we've got some good lighting.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button and the notification bell, and we will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.
Bye.